What is up, hammerheads? Welcome back to the forge. Today, we're making a vegetable chopper. Stay tuned. Alright guys, first thing we're going to do is roughly draw out our pattern and cut out our design. Alright, so now we're just drawing out our handle, and draw it out to whatever length you want it to be. It's going to be comfortable for your hand. And this is going to take quite a few heats because, you know, 5160 is pretty hard steel and you want to work it really hot. Alright guys, so now I'm just rounding out the corners and getting the handle all rounded up and comfortable. If you're wanting to put a twist in your handle, just knock your corners down to where they're not sharp and then twist it. Don't round it all the way out like I've done here. So when you're fullering out your blade, put it at more of an angle because you're doing similar to a chef's knife and it's going to have more of a finer edge. Even though it's a chopper, it's not designed for chopping heavy stuff. It's just for herbs and vegetables, guys. So you don't want a super thick fuller. You want a good gradual taper all the way down the edge of this. Alright guys, make sure you're working both sides of your material and you're flipping the material over so you'll have an even fuller all the way down your blade. Okay guys, so I forgot to turn on the camera when I was making my handle, but it's the same way you make a J-hook. You just hammer the metal back over to yourself and and get it roughly the shape and design you want. Play around with the designs on these. They're a lot of fun. And yeah, I did hit the camera again. And I did drop my hammer again. I should do a contest when people go back and watch my videos and see how many times I hit the camera and drop my hammer. I didn't go into a lot of detail on sanding, because if you go back and watch the file knife video, you can see really detailed sanding on how to put an edge on a blade. And I just wanted to show how to temper with the torch. Be very careful tempering with the torch, and I'll talk more about it, because you can get your colors, they start running colors really fast, and you'll see this here in just a second.
Alright guys, so let's get real for a minute and talk about what we learned today. Well, we forged out a vegetable chopper out of 5160 spring steel. Now, if you do not have a flat bar piece of 5160 spring steel, you can use the coil spring that we've used in the last couple of videos. You're just going to have to fuller it out a little bit more, and yours might be a little bit thinner than what mine is. It's no big thing. One important note that I wanted to bring up, so I want to show the coloring for the temper colors. And you can see that up at the top I have it more of a blue, and it goes into more of a brown. That brown color is what you're looking for. The blue is a little too soft. The blues and the purple are a little bit too soft. But for a vegetable cutter or something that is going to be hitting on a cutting board or a piece of wood or a piece of plastic, this will last a very long time. You do not want to have tools or different things have that blue in them, because if you're using metal cutting tools, it'll dull really fast. But yeah, guys, really fun video, fun to make. These sell really well at craft fairs or at farmers markets, things like that, where you're going to be setting up. I generally put about anywhere, depending on how in depth of cleaning and any kind of decorations or decoratives, you know, twists and things like that in it. I sell them anywhere from like 45 and up. Really quick, fun project. I'm going to be doing more of these projects of what to sell at craft fairs or, you know, farmers markets and things like that over the series of the next few months, because we're coming into that season where there's going to be a lot of fairs and a lot of these markets and stuff coming, being started. So all in all, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. God bless and keep hammering.